Hello, this is the Crazy Canes fan, and today we are going to talk about the game that we just unfortunately all saw, the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Florida Panthers. This was the 10th game of the season. Today is the 6th of November, 2021, and unfortunately we took our first loss to Florida, 5-2. Florida improves to 10-0-1. Carolina drops to 9-1. So I do summaries after every game, so if you'd like the summary, please like and subscribe, and then any comments you want to add in the comment section talking about anything about the game, please do so. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over period highlights, stats, and then the overall thoughts. So the game highlights is we are just not going to remember the first period. 0-4, our power kill looked terrible. We'll talk about the penalties and the overall thoughts, but yeah, Ranta was going to start the second, and we're going to go from there. So, Fast starts the scoring for the Canes with a beautiful pass for Slavin as he was going into the boards, makes it 1-4. And then Ranta goes down in a very hard, similar collision to the one that we got Mrazek, which led to a 5-minute major. We'll talk about that one too a little bit. Trocheck scores on that major on pass from Svech to make it 2-4. However, that was really all the scoring they could do. And then, of course, the third period was fairly boring. One penalty kill, one power play that we did not convert. And the empty net in Florida makes the game 2-5. The stats, Fast, 1 goal. It's his 5th goal of the season. Last year, he only had 6, so he is doing pretty good. Trocheck was 1 goal, 3rd of the season, and 1 assist to add to it. Anderson was 23 of 27, and Ranta was 4 for 4. Okay, so the overall thoughts. So the first period was bad, and I mean just atrocious. So 3 power play goals by Florida. And, you can start with the Slavin penalty, which I can see. I know a lot of people were upset about it. Looking at the replay, I could see how the ref could call that. I don't know if the refs they know all the players and they know, how everybody plays, but you just see a trip and you see a player going from it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We're going to get those kind of calls at NRN too. So, but the problem is you have to play better. And that was only 1 power play goal. We were only down 1-0 at that point. It does not excuse everything else that was going on. So the second period, we definitely showed some fight with goals from Fast and Trocheck. And like I said, Ranta going down looked a lot like when Mrazek went down. And I bet the E-Bug, which I think his name was Andrews, was like, probably some very choice words about having to dress and being like, are you serious for the Canes? The big thing from this, however, is I wish we could have gotten 1 more goal out of the major. And we really do need to take a better advantage of the power play. So we were only 1 of 5 on the night, and that was only because of a 5-minute major. If you take away that, we're 0 for 4. If that was, downgraded to a normal penalty, we probably wouldn't have scored. And this game, special teams, was atrocious. So, you really can't say much about that, unfortunately. We just need to be better on special teams. And I think we have not played well the last 4 games, or I guess 5 games now, because the first few minutes of Boston I didn't like, but we end up winning pretty well. But Blackhawks twice in Arizona, those games were not pretty. And this game was not pretty at all. So, unfortunately, this is a game that many of us saw coming, just how we've been playing. We're just so poorly, but we still got wins. And so you got to be happy about that. But, the Panthers just made us pay, and you can say, well, the first one, maybe not so much, but, you have to play better than that. You're going to get bad calls in the NHL. We know this. We've gotten them on both sides. So, you know what? Like I said, we just need to regroup. And maybe this is kind of what we needed. A good whipping in a game might just help us, play well against Tampa. I think we look better in the second and third periods than the first, of course. So, we're just going to have to see how it goes. So, but you know what? Hey, we're still 9-1. Great way to start the season. Can't complain. So, thank you guys very much for listening. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And go Canes.